We are all connected in the great circle of life.
If you enjoy this film, that is perfectly alright. And I will be fine with it. But guys, just don't bash my opinion in the comment because you know what Angel 100 said, opinion don't have feelings, you know? Hello everyone, my name is Nick Hicks, Kim Possible Fan 2001, and welcome to the magical world of Disney, which I was originally going to do a review on Joker 2 first, but doing 2 I'm going to be pretty busy this morning, so that's why I'm just want to wait until after lunch. Sorry guys, so instead of that, I am going to do a movie rant to one of my least favorite films that came out 5 years ago, which is none other than The Lion King. Just give me Frozen 2, and then I will be better. Anyway, enough further ado. Let's get this rant started, shall we? On The Lion King. It's rant time. No, people, I am not ranting on the original Lion King, which who in the right mind wants to see that? Nobody wants to see. Nobody wants to see a rant on the original Lion King, because if you guys don't like the original Lion King, honestly guys, I'm not trying to bash your opinion, but you guys have lost your freaking mind. Because the original Lion King is a much better Lion King movie than Lion King 2019. Because at least the original Lion King, it felt like the actual Disney film that you watch. Like the movie have the most original concept for that movie, has the most original storytelling, amazing characters, and Scar was a terrifying villain, you ask me. He's honestly one of my third favorite Disney villain behind with King Malefico, and of course, Judge Furrow. This is for your century. Man, Judge Furrow always scared the crap out of me. Anyway, guys, so after we was not ready for the S-Storm, which is better than The Lion King 2019, when this film was announced back in 8 years ago. It's been 8 years since this atrocity was announced. A lot of the people was very not a happy camper. It was very upsetting because we was really wish that the Lion King movie should never get a remake, reboot at all. Just like because the Lion King was almost not gonna be a remake, just like The Godfather, Jaws, just like what Black Critic Guy said. But doing to Hollywood is just being stupid, so that's why they announced they're making a live action Lion King as a CGI hybrid. Disney, no fans, but who in the right mind wants to see a CGI hybrid of the Lion King? Nobody wants to see that. People want to see more content of the animated Lion King film. And mark my word, that Mufasa the Lion King, that would be a terrible way to honor of Jim Jones. Yeah, what on earth that Disney become? Well, look at the buzz. I always forgot Moana 2. I could give that, but still. Anyway, guys, so after I saw the trailer, I can't believe why back then I was really nipperating, and when I said, you know what, this trailer looks promising. This film looks promising. Let's give it a chance. But honestly, guys, back then I was not like that. I was judging it based on the cover. Well, ever since I remember Kim Possible, so that's why you know what Jane Possible said. Can't judge it based on the cover. Can't judge it based on the book of cover, you ask me. So anyway, guys, so at first I watched this film because I watched a terrible version of The Lion King 2019, the one version they literally cut of the Circle of Life, which honestly, guys, could be awesome, no offense, but you almost was watching the other version from 123 movies. And mark my word, that 123 movies should not be trusted and they deserve to get shut down. Anyway, guys, so after 5 years, what do I think about this film now? Do you remember when Troll Band Together Fan 2001 hating on Frozen 2? Well, this is me now, but this time is The Lion King 2019. We all agreed that The Lion King 2019 is the worst adaptation for The Lion King period. And not just that, this has to be one of the most dumpster fire movie of 2019. This film make X-Men Dark Phoenix look like Frozen 2 comparison because this is how bad this film is, and this film is such embarrassing, man. Jon Favreau, what the heck were you doing? Have you not learned your lesson? of your another bad film, which is another Iron Man 2, guys, I like Jon Favreau. He's a fantastic actor. I mean, this is the same guy. He was in the cameo in Deadpool and Wolverine when Deadpool was talking about the Hulk SE word was SEX word, which you already know what that is. I ain't gonna say it because you know YouTube. Anyway, guys, so no offense to Jon Favreau. I like Jon Favreau. I do like him as a director. He directed Chef. He directed The Jungle Book 2016, which I recommend you watch that. That is the only Disney live action remake I like the most because at least The Jungle Book 2016 is a much better version than the original version that we got back in 1966. But I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, guys, so who agreed with me that The Jungle Book 2016 is a much better Jon Favreau movie more than the Lion King film? Because I'm not hating on Jon Favreau. He's a really good... He is a cool guy to hang out with and talk. But really, Jon Favreau, what the heck will you made this movie? Like, yeah. Anyway, guys, so do I have any positive about this film? Even this film is gonna get the worst rating for a Disney live action remake. I do admit, I'm really thinking that Disney's logo opening was really good. Like fantastic level. When you heard that Wish Upon the Stars theme was playing and that style of the castle, I love that very well. And at least the visual looks pretty stunning. Well, instead of the animal design, I'll get to that in a minute. But I do like the location. The location looked realistic, which, like, come on, it's called The Lion King 2019, so of course it's realistic. But that's all my positive I have for this film. The rest of the film was a huge dumpster fire. And honestly, guys, and whoever announced this film, these people better be ashamed of yourself. Let's talk about the story. OMG, it's just exact same story, just like the original. Because this film is like a shot by shot of the original. Just give me the original Lion King, and then I will be good. Because this film have nothing to do with the original Lion King. Because look at the story of the original Lion King, and yeah, sure. And yeah, sure. Honestly, that film could be long, but at least they are taking their time, and at least that film, the original Lion King, it makes sense for a concept. But this film is just like the same old thing, and this film is feel like I'm watching a terrible version of the original Lion King because this film made Lion King fan looks bad, and the characters, they ruined every single character of this freaking movie. Young Simba, I gotta say, but when he said that he's going to become a king and he's trying to brag Scar, oh my goodness, man, he's a bratty little lion. Because I did not like young Simba in this film. Just give me young Simba from the original Lion King, and then I'll be good. And of course, you got your Mufasa. Why not you just cast Edgerosa as Mufasa? Why in the Neptune above in those sweet turtle sauce macaroni and cheese Lane, when you cast the same guy that he was voicing Mufasa from the original? Are you telling me that you cast Jim E. Jones, the same person, the same legendary? He sadly passed away. He may rest in peace, but still, are you telling me that you cast the legend guy that he passed away this year? He was the voice of Mufasa from the original, but it didn't make no sense by making him voice again in this film. And his script is just like the same old bullcrap like you see in the original Lion King. Mufasa say like this. Mufasa say like this. You all connected, the great circle of life. OMG, Jim Jones, no offense, but what the heck will you do in this movie? Just give us Edgerosa as Mufasa because if they do that, this film will be different. But no, ever since Disney just cast Jim Jones as Mufasa, it's just like the same old thing, just like the original. It's bad enough that we are getting that, but now back in 2025, which is next year, kids, we are getting a live action How to Train Your Dragon. And George Butler is going to be the same character that he was in the original. What's the point of making a remake since you're gonna cast the same actor and actress. It didn't make no sense. The same as Moana live action remake, darn it. Anyway, guys, I do like Mufasa. Mufasa is my favorite character from The Lion King, and Jimbo Jones, he did a wonderful job with his performance. But in this film, it felt like that he was almost falling asleep after he reading the script that Disney give him, honestly. Which, honestly, guys, I just don't blame on Jimbo Jones. And honestly, guys, I just don't blame him that he just don't want to be in this film. He just don't want to be in this film. He just don't want to. Because look at the performance that what Jimbo Jones was doing in Mufasa from the original. At least he was giving his voice. He was giving his voice. That's his voice of the original Lion King. But when you watch the remake, this film have nothing special with Jimbo Jones. His performance was weak. Like, are you serious right now? This is Jimbo Jones, the same legend that he gave us, Darth Vader, Coming to America, and of course Lion King. But no, this film just literally ruined Jimbo Jones' career, which I just feel bad for him, and he may rest in peace. Yeah, and mark my word, that Mufasa the Lion King, which is coming out on December 20th, the same day as Twisted Christmas. Honestly, honestly, the one movie starting Anna, Rapunzel, and Moana is going to be on Storyfire and Kids. Don't excited for that. It definitely ain't for kids. So don't put your kids watch it. And of course, it's coming out the same day as Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Mark my words, Sonic 3 is going to make more money than Mufasa the Lion King. Sorry, Disney, but I think Paramount's going to kick your butt on December 20th. Who agree with me? Anyway, guys, so honestly, guys, no offense to Disney. I love Disney. I've been a fan of Disney since I was a little baby. But Disney has some flaws, just like this. Yeah, honestly, that's enough. Honestly, guys, that's enough talking about Mufasa. Let's talk about some of the characters in the movie. Honestly, guys, do you remember in my original review when I said that Timon and Pumbaa was the best part of the movie? I can't believe what the heck, what I just said. Because I prefer Timon and Pumbaa in the original Lion King are much better than, than the version that Billy and Seth Rogen was. And honestly, and speak of Seth Rogen, I'm sorry, Seth Rogen, but this has to be one of your worst performances that you ever did in your entire life. And honestly, guys, it's kind of blasphemous. It's kind of blasphemous, you ask me, because there was some people think Frank the Sergeant from Sergeant Party is the least favorite performance that he ever did. And I was right, people, have you not even seen him as Pumbaa? Just give me Donkey Kong from the Super Mario Bros. Movie. At least his performance was really good in that film. Just give me that instead. And of course, you got your Simba. I like Simba from the original, but this remake was really boring. This has to be one of the worst versions I ever seen from Simba. And Nala, what the heck? What the heck? What you just done to? What the heck? Honestly, let's try it again. Honestly, guys, let's talk about the lion in the room, because honestly, guys, well, originally I'm just going to say the elephant in the room, but this one is not a freaking elephant, so we're just going to say lion. We're going to talk about the lion in the room, which is none other than Nala. Disney, why in the Neptune above in those sweet title songs that you screw up one of the best female characters from the Lion King universe? Honestly, I understand that people do not like Nala because Nala is like a generic lion as a Disney princess, but guys, I don't count Nala as a Disney princess. You can go ahead to say whatever you want, but bottom line is, mark my word, Nala is not a Disney princess. There are much better Disney princesses more than Nala, like Anna and Elsa, Rapunzel, Moana, etc. Anyway, guys, so I do not like a Beyonce as Nala. Guys, no offense to Beyonce. I love Beyonce. Beyonce, she is one heck of the beauty. But I'm sorry, Beyonce. I rather you stick to your singing more than your acting skill, because your acting was really razzy bad on your. I mean, you asked me, because the acting that Beyonce was doing. Don't let me get started, and don't let me get started of the one scene when Nala was repeating the same freaking line that she said about what is going on to the Pride Rock. Yeah, let's not say that. And of course, you got your song. They ruined every single song of this movie. They completely ruined the circle of life. Like, why in the world that you screw up the circle of life? You have one simple job, Disney, but all of a sudden you screw that up? What the heck? And of course, you got your I Just Cannot Wait to Be King. I love that song from the original. For the remake was nothing special, honestly. Honestly, guys, it's just a scene when young Simba and young Nala was running and the bird was flying while they saying, I just cannot wait to be king. Oh my god, man. This film is so lazy. This film is so lazy. They did not do any special effect. They completely wasted special effects for animals, etc. And speak of the animal, let's get the animal design. This has had to be one of the most generic animal design I've seen for a movie century, because the animal design have no personality at all. Because when you look at the original Lion King, at least the animal feel as a person. Like Mufasa, every time he move his mouth, he look like the legendary characters. And look at Scar, man. Scar, we're gonna get to Scar from 2019 in a minute. We're gonna get that in a minute. Because that was the worst aspect about this film. Yeah, anyway, the original Lion King animal design is a much better, because at least you feel bad for these characters. At least they feel like they're all real characters. But this film have nothing to do with the original design. The design with the animal was in this movie. This just has to be, honestly, this is the last time I'm gonna say that term, but I don't care. This just has to be one of the most cheapest and laziest animal design I have ever seen in my entire life in 2019. Period. Frozen 2 of Anna and Elsa face oppression is a much better emotion more than this film got, honestly. Because honestly, guys, this is kind of funny to say that I think Frozen 2 is my favorite film that came out 2019, but another Disney film is my least favorite film of 2019. Funny, right? And of course, honestly, guys, I do like the visual, but the animal design was completely cheap and lazy. Like, come on, give up some great stuff. I prefer the original Lion King animal face oppression. At least they feel as a real character. But in this film, absolutely not. And of course, the worst aspect about this film, and one of the worst character in this film, which is none other than Scar, the main antagonist of this movie. Disney, what the heck were you doing by ruining one of the best Disney Renaissance villain since George Furlow? You screw up one of the best performances by Jimmy Iron. Guys, I like Jimmy Iron. I do like him as Scar, as a Mose, and I do like him as a character from B movie too. I meant to say the Beekeeper, starring Jason Statham. But for real, Disney, why in the Neptune, in the Lion in the Room, that you screw up one of the best character from the Lion King as a villain, which is Scar? The original Scar was very creepy, very terrifying, and very spooky at the same time for a Disney Renaissance. But the 2019 version, he is not creepy, he is not terrifying, and he is not scary. He is unscary. And the actor that he's a voice of Scar, what the heck were you doing in this movie? You are the same guy that you was in Doctor Strange and Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. I am very sorry, dude, but this just has to be one of your least favorite performance that you ever did. Who could mean that the original Scar is a much better version of Scar than Scar in this film? Life is a fail. I am surrounded by idiot. Guys, I like Scar. Scar is my favorite Disney Renaissance villain, and honestly one of my third favorite villain. No. Let's call it one of the best Disney villain ever, next to King Malefico. And of course, you got your climax. The climax is just even longer, because do you remember that Transformers The Last Night and Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice has some longer climax? Holy age. this film is even longer climax because this film have nothing to do with the climax of the original. And yeah, sure, it felt like the original, but it didn't feel like it. Honestly, I already know it didn't make no sense, but all my videos don't make no sense. And of course, you got your ending. I don't want to talk about the ending. So let's end this video right now. I don't want to talk about it. Guys, what else have to said about The Lion King 2019? I am so glad that I made this film unscripted because this is the old Disney live action remake. I absolutely get really declined the most because more I think about it, more it just got even worse and worse. More I think about it, this film is a terrible celebration of the 20th anniversary of The Lion King 1994 because back in 2019 when they do a celebration of the Lion King back in 20 years and now it's been 30 years or it's 25 or 20. Honestly guys, just let me know in the comment what year in 2019 that Lion King was celebrating. So honestly, it's 20 years or 25 years, just let me know in the comment. So overall guys, the Lion King 2019 is the worst way to celebrate the original Lion King back in 2019 because this film had one of the most rehashing story from the original, and this film have nothing to do with the original. And I do agree with Kobe Awesome. This film did not feel like a Lion King. This film did not feel like The Lion King at all. This film is feel like I am watching some of the generic Disney nature movie that I'm not interested. Yeah, guys, I'm not interested for the Disney nature, and guys, just don't request me to do that. Honestly, I won't. Yeah, honestly, I am so glad I saved money for Frozen 2 more than The Lion King 2019. I watched this film online, and this film was really bad. Was really an atrocity, you ask me. Because there were much better movie that came out in 2019, which I'm just gonna say right now. Don't watch The Lion King 2019. Avoid it like the plague. Avoid it like the plague. Do you want to watch a way better movie that came out 5 years ago? Just go watch 1917. Just go watch Uncut Gem. Just go watch The Little Woman. Just go watch How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden War. Just go watch Knife Out. Just go watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Sorry about the mouthful. And go watch one of the best horror film of 2019, which is The Lighthouse. If you haven't seen my review of that, just check it out. It's on my playlist on my Halloween review week. And go watch my 3 movie I love the most more than The Lighthouse. Just go watch The Avengers Endgame. And just go watch Joker. The Joker, the first movie. Don't watch the sequel because I don't want you guys to be getting angry over Joker 2. Like, come on, there are way worse movie that came out in our generation more than Joker 2. Like, have you not even seen Mega Man 2? Yeah, that's what I thought. And guys, last but not least, if you want to see a way better Disney film more than The Lion King 2019 or even Toy Story 4, go watch Frozen 2. At least Frozen 2 feel like the original film. It feel like a very dark and gritty movie. Do you want to watch a way better movie from Disney? Go watch Frozen 2. Frozen 2 is 100 times better, and at least it don't make you angry as much than this film. Because this film, it deserves a 1 out of 10. Is a 1 out of 10. Just because the castle opening and even the visual of the location was good, but that doesn't stop me to give this film as a 1 out of 10. It's the worst of the worst, and this film is definitely deserve a seal of Nick wrecked it garbage. I'm gonna wreck it. Sorry guys, that was my movie rant to one of the worst things that came out in 2019, which is another 2019. So guys, if you enjoyed this film, I will, honestly guys, let's not say I will respect your opinion, or else Angel 100 will be annoying, just like he said, opinion don't have feeling. If he repeat it like a million times, I'll get very annoyed easily. So, guys, I like Angel 100, but there was some, there was one thing I have a problem with him, which is not say that. Honestly guys, all I gotta say that he's a great YouTuber. At least he's way better than Troll Band Together. I prefer him more than Troll Band Together, in my opinion. I prefer him more than freaking Minion Studio. Yeah, just because I love Disney, that doesn't mean Disney is perfect. Yeah, Angel 100, I definitely agree with you, because I love Disney, but there is some stuff I just don't agree with Disney. But greenlit a Toy Story 5, which, why in the Bob Barker, I'm not hating on you, man, but where is a Big Hero 6 sequel? Guys, I understand. Stan Lee had sadly passed away back in 6 years ago. But honestly, there was no excuse that you're not giving us a Big Hero 6 sequel. And speaking of Big Hero 6, I'm just going to make Go-Go and Lemon 2 tonight when I'm watching Tarzan. We're watching Tarzan. That's the classic right there. So let's hope Tarzan will be my favorite film that came out in 1999. And that's the other Disney film that you should have watched instead of this. I don't understand why some people back then was going in the theaters and wasting money for bad movies. Stop doing it. It's a waste of money, okay? It's a waste of money, and you just really spin the face to the original Lion King. Just go watch the original Lion King, and go watch the Lion King 2, Simba's Prime, and go watch the Lion King 1.5. At least that film is way more funnier and way more entertaining than this film. Ozzy, let's speak of the comedy. Let's get to the one scene I was absolutely cringe. There was one scene. Instead of doing the Booga Booga dance that Timon and Pumbaa was doing in the original, there was one scene in the film. I crap you not. There was one scene. They did a reference to the 2017 Beauty and the Beast. Timon said, "Be our guest." Screw this movie. I'm into this video right freaking now. Sorry guys, so I don't want to talk about that scene. That scene just gave me cringe the most. That has to be one of the most cringing scenes I have seen for a Disney live action remake. This is even cringing. This is even worse than the scene of Pinocchio when Pinocchio was snipping crap in the ground. Disney, please don't. Please don't do any poop joke. And I swear to God, if I see poop joke in Frozen movie, I'm gonna be grossed out. Anyway, guys, so if you enjoyed this, The Magical World of Disney, if you want to see more of this movie rant on any Disney film, and no people, I'm not watching Kim Possible 2019. Just because I'm a huge fan of the series, that doesn't mean I'll go on Audacity to watch the 2019 Kim Possible. If you want me to talk about that film, yeah, that video I did last year just didn't age well. It aged well like milk. So I might redo it. But this time I will give you a full detail why I refuse to talk about it. Like, it was no Jane Possible, and Mr. Parkin was Ball in the 2019 version. Like, he was not Ball the original Disney. Come on, man. Come on, mate. Guys, I love Disney. I've been a fan of Disney since I was a little baby. But Angel 100 said that Disney is not perfect. Disney has some flaws. Well, sometimes. Because sometimes Disney gives us some stinker like this film, Chicken Little. Which honestly, even I don't like this film, at least I can watch this film instead of Chicken Little any day. Because Chicken Little, we all agreed that Chicken Little is the one thing I absolutely hated by Disney. Because that is the worst Disney movie I have ever seen in my life. And that film is freaking mean-spirited, as bad as Despicable Me 3 and the Lego Ninjago movie. Yeah, and that proves my point. Anyway, guys, so if you enjoyed this Lion King video, if you want to see more of this, The Magical World of Disney, please, I highly recommend you to hit the subscribe button, turn notification, and share it with your whole family. 16 more days until my Frozen Week will be open. And don't worry, my intro for Frozen Week is coming pretty soon. Anyway, guys, so subscribe, comment, share it with your family, and stay tuned for my movie review of Joker 2. Let's see how that film turned. Honestly, guys, it might be surprising, but I don't know. But just like what James Paulson said, can't judge it based on the cover. And guys, can you please stop treating Joker 2 like it's the worst than the H word? Like, the way worse movie that came out in our generation, more than Joker 2. Like, I can list every movie in my 100 least favorite film of all time. I think it's way worse than Joker 2. Which, if we do that, this video will be a 1 hour, and I want to say my 1 hour one time for Frozen Week. Sorry, guys. This is Nick Hicks, Kim Possible Fan 2001, signing off, and the original Lion King is a much better movie than Lion King 2019. In the Rant.
Like a bolt out of the blue.
Fate steps in and sees you through.